Shalom, shalom, family. It's Yehuda from YAH'S Assembly. Y'all know what time it is. It's a psalm or two a day. Today we're going over Psalm 17. Now let's get into it. Hear the right, O Yahuwah. Attend unto my cry. Give ear unto my prayer that goeth not out of feigned lips. So in verse 1, David is saying to the Most High, because this is a prayer, he's saying to the Most High to hear, my case. Listen to my plea, and really hearken to what I'm saying. Because it doesn't go out of feigned lips. They don't go out of deceitful or treacherous lips. He says, let my sentence come forth from thy presence. Let thine eyes behold the things that are equal. So he's saying, let your judgment come forth from your face. That word presence is panim. It means face. So he's saying, let it come from your face or your presence. And then let you judge between, the weights, the things that are equal. Then he says, verse 3, thou hast proved mine heart. Thou hast visited me in the night. Thou hast tried me, and shalt find nothing. I am purposed that my mouth shall not transgress. Now, verse 3 is powerful. He says, thou hast proved mine heart. Now, we know that we're focusing on regaining or gaining the sound mind. So he's saying that the Most High has examined, has proved, has tested his mind, has investigated his mind. Then he says that thou or you has visited me in the night. So even in my dreams, you made yourself known to me. Thou hast tried me. Again, there goes try. That means to refine or to test, to prove. Thou hast tried me and shall find nothing, because David knew that he was walking righteously. He wasn't under the law of sin and death. I am purposed that my mouth shall not transgress. Now, this is something that we really need to bring into subjection in this day. We've got to, I tell people all the time, guard your mouth, guard your words. Watch what you say, watch what you put out in that atmosphere. Because by your words you will be justified or you will be condemned. By your words. So David says, I am purposed that my mouth shall not transgress. Now that word purposed is zamem. Zamem. So he says to have a thought, devise, plan, consider, or purpose. So he had a thought to plan and purpose that his mouth won't transgress against the Most High. So many people just gnash their teeth and talk negative about anything and everything. They react to everything. They're just reactionaries. There's no revolution in them. There's no dominion over their mouth or over their mind. There's no sound mind. There's only a ruach of fear. There is no power. There is no love. That sound mind is wanting. But again, it's something we got to work on, work for, and to continue to renew, because we have to keep renewing our mind, right? Verse 4, he says, concerning the works of men, by the word of thy lips, I have kept me from the paths of the destroyers. Because by the words that come from the Most High, it makes you wise to where you know how to avoid pitfalls, avoid those that would try to kill you spiritually or physically. So again, David, he's given all praises to the Most High. He's given him all the glory in this, because it's through the Most High that he was able to avoid these killers or the destroyer, right? And that the word destroyer means to be a robber or a murderer. Hold up my goings in thy paths, that my footsteps slip not. So he's telling the Most High to grasp or to support. He's telling the Most High to support his paths or his ways or his steps, to order my steps in your word, and let not any iniquity have dominion over me, lest I slip and fall. right? I have called upon thee, for thou wilt hear me, O Elohim. Incline thine ear unto me, and hear my speech. So he's calling out to the Most High, and he's declaring these things in power because he has amunah, he has faith that the Most High will hear him. He knows, that's why he doesn't believe that his words will fall upon him void. He's calling out to provoke the Most High to action, right? Show thy marvelous loving kindness, O thou that savest by thy right hand them which put their trust in thee from those that rise up against them. So again, he's speaking things that are not as though they were. He knows that death and life is in the power of the tongue, so he's using that power, because he's already purposed his mind and his words and his mouth to not transgress. So now he's purposing his pay means your words, or pa'ah, your words, to save him, to send him Yahusha, the right hand of the Most High. Because that's what he does. He saves those that put their faith and trust in him. Trust in the Most High. Believe in him. Okay? We're only going to make it through the coming calamities through him. Not through your own strength. Do not make flesh your arm in this time. This is not the time to be trusting in man. There's too much man worship going on. We got to let that stuff go. Flesh profits nothing in this day. Faith profits everything in this time. Verse 8. Keep me as the apple of the eye. Hide me under the shadow of thy wings. So keep me as your most precious possession, your most prized possession, Most High. And hide me under the shadow of your wings. Hide me under your pavilion. Hide me in your secret place. Hide, because even the shadow of the Most High's power. Because we know the shadow, through the shadows of the apostles, people were healed. So imagine being hidden in the shadow of the Most High. No evil shall befall you. David knew these things. And he gave everything. He gave up his free will offering of praise. He gave up his takina to the Most High. His prayer of supplication for favor. That is takina. David, he would continually do this to be able to overcome his enemies, right? But again, it wasn't by his own strength. It wasn't by his own power. Verse 9, he says, from the wicked that oppress me, from my deadly enemies who compass me about. Because he knew that his enemies were more and mightier than he were, especially in numbers. He knows that they completely surrounded him. And there's no way that he could avoid them without the Most High doing what? Holding up his paths or his goings. It's through the Most High that we find favor. Stop looking for favor in Congress. Stop looking for favor in a president, in a political party. Stop. Look for favor in the Most High. Send the Most High that takina that he is due. Because he is worthy. He is worthy to be praised, people, in this day and time. He is. Verse 10. They are enclosed in their own fat. With their mouth, they speak proudly. Yeah. That's what they do. They're vain. They love vanity. And even where it says they are enclosed, that means they are shut in their own fat. Right? Shut up in their own fat. Or in their own riches. So they become closed-minded. They become very, how do you say, just bold. And a lot of times they make themselves Elohim. Like when we were reading in Isaiah 36 and 37 this past Shabbat. They think that they are greater than the Most High Elohim and then even the Elohims that the Most High created. Which is folly and which is foolishness. Verse 11. They have now compassed us in our steps, talking about all the ones that were with him. They have set their eyes bowing down to the earth. Like as a lion that is greedy of his prey. And as it were a young lion lurking in secret places. So their eyes are going for more than what they should. They're going for more than the lot of their inheritance. They're trying to touch the anointing of the Most High, which is a no-go. Don't gnash your teeth. Don't use your pay or your words against the anointed of the Most High. It will literally kill you, spiritually or physically. Verse 13. Arise, O Yahuwah, disappoint him, cast him down, deliver my soul from the wicked, which is thy sword. Because the wicked is a sword to the Most High. Because he can use anybody and anything. But again, David, he's placing his faith and his trust in the Most High. And he's provoking the Most High to jealousy. Because what did we read last time? That David made the Most High his portion. Because we know that Yahuwah's portion is his people. But David made the Most High his portion. So then, if the Most High is your portion, then the Most High is going to fight for you. So David knows how to activate the Most High, how to activate his anger, how to talk to him face to face, as Moshe did, right? From men which are thy hand, O Yahuwah, from men of the world, which have their portion in this life, and whose belly thou fillest with thy hid treasures. They are full of children and leave the rest of their substance to their babes. So again, David, he's trying to be delivered from these wicked men trying to kill him, right? Verse 15. As for me, I will behold thy face, and righteousness I shall be satisfied when I awake with thy likeness. We're coming into a time when there's going to be a lot of Tamuna. I'm not really going to talk about what that is, but we were created in his image and in something else. And it's time to regain that sound mind and to walk into Tamuna. So I want to say all praises to the Most High Yah through his beloved son Yahushua HaMashiach. Peace and blessings to the 12 tribes that are scattered abroad and to the strangers that cleave to the covenant. Again, this is your Yehuda from Yah's Assembly. Shalom. Whoa, 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 whoa.